Yo, what is up, Charlie Brown and Charles Bronson? Hey, you notice those names are kind of similar? Huh, I wonder if there's some tie-in. Anyway, that'd be a crazy crossover, Charlie Brown and Charles Bronson. Anyway, speaking of crossovers, we're gonna blah blah cross these two cats over. It's Scraphook and it's Bluestreak. Always thought the name was kind of weird because he looks more like a smokescreen, and smokescreen kind of is blue, and he kind of streaks across because he's a rally car. I don't know, man. So I thought blue. Anyway, yeah, random thoughts, random thoughts. Let me start taking this guy apart. But let me hail everybody. Hail, hail. Well met, my friends. Welcome back and welcome front to the Ultra Madness, Gladys. I'll briefly mention this as I have in some of the other videos. I'm going to evaluate whether the long form videos, what I'm doing right now, is worth it at the end of June. And I don't know. If the analytics don't really convey that this is a successful endeavor and use of my time, I am no longer going to do long form videos, okay? But yeah, just wanted to tell you all first over here. And so, yeah, and so for those of you who have been enjoying the long form videos, just wanted to say thank you. And I hope you continue to enjoy them for the foreseeable future. But we will see. We will see, won't we, my G? So, yeah. Anyway, so this dude over here, this build is a remix of a build that I originally made using Barricade and axle grease. I was like blue Scraphook, axle grease. And I saw somebody on Twitter using two axle greases on one Scraphook to make a build. It didn't look anything like this, but just the notion of using these ingredients together, I was like, ooh, you know, and that's really nice when you can get inspired to do that. It's like, huh, I never thought of dunking cookies in milk, you know, so to speak. And by the way, did you notice what I just did right now? I flipped over the arms 180 degrees so that, you know, used to be like this, but now it's like this. Flipped over the head and flipped the waist, and just kind of accordion the legs up a little bit, collapse them, so to speak. And this is going to be the torso. He looks very kind of Cotton Hill and kind of squat right now. Cotton Hill is a reference to an old cartoon called King of the Hill. But yeah, he like looks like some dwarf warrior to me, and I dig that a lot. And these, by the way, are not just going to plug in here, because that'll kind of make it sit a little bit further back. So what we're doing is we're actually bending this forward and having that, maybe it's like that, yeah, to get it as flush as possible. You know, something's rattling over there. Dude, I'm starving right now. But yeah, I was gonna say barricade and axle grease. It was a really nice set of ingredients, and I was like, wow, man, I never considered using those ingredients in a dish before. So I went about just taking one axle grease and one barricade, and I couldn't quite make anything that I liked. And it was really just by accident that this form came about. And dude, the autofocus is not working. But I think that already looks really, really cool. And you can collapse this further up if you want and make him a little squatter. But I'll just have it hang down just a little bit. Just a little bit. You know what? I realized I originally have this somewhere else in the build, but this is not bad, dude. To have kind of like this sheriff buckler. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that, dude. I might keep that there, and I may redo the thumbnail to reflect that. What are we doing right now? All right. So we have the toe bit, and then we are using the exhaust to make this kind of like pincher clamper accessory. I did that for one of my builds. I forget which one was the first one that I did, but yeah, it's pretty cool though. Yeah, we equip it there, and he's ready to snip, 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 and do some gardening. The shoulders, we're going to take the Scraphook arm, and we are going to turn that. And I know these arms can like pop off, so I've mentioned in other videos as well. You want to press, dude, gotta cut my nails again. You got to press up and then turn. Okay, that's how you got to do it. In this instance, though, yeah, I have it turned inward, right? Because it used to be like this, but you want to do it like that. So press up and turn to prevent the elbow from popping off. And then we're just going to get this. And then we're going to plug that into the top of the shoulder. There aren't too many bots that have top shoulder ports, and so it was kind of fun to play with that and experiment with that and give them a different look. And then we do that, and then you hinge this down, bring this forward, and then you bring the arms down in the back. And that's kind of like this cool shoulder armor bit. Really, really liking that. But yeah, sorry, dude. This is how I talk. I'm like everywhere. I'm everywhere. My mind is like that too. Yeah. And this one has that little hole over here. So I think I just put the hook there. Could be wrong. But whatever, dude. So we got the hook over there, and I guess technically if I didn't want to use this, I could have the hook over here, sure. But now we're going to utilize this bit. The axle grease build, because of the unique accessories that axle grease has, we were able to make a long like blaster out of that, but this one you cannot, because we don't have that axle grease bit, but we do have these. And so what you're going to do is you're going to plug them together. And then you're going to take that bit, you're going to plug it in there, and we'll take his blastola, we'll put that right there. And then with that, we'll just plug it in his hand. And there we go. And now he has a little sheriff buckler. That's tight, dude. That's super tight. But yeah, I like the build so much, but I don't like this. This is kind of weird. I don't like it hanging off the top like that. You know what? I suppose I could just have this over here. Yeah, that's fine, man. That's kind of cool too, dude. If he doesn't have the blaster, he has like a little scorpion. Get over here, or they can shoot out. Yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling a lot of this, dude. But yeah, I really enjoyed making that axle grease and barricade build. That as soon as I was done, I was like, you know what? Got to try this with Bluestreak. And this was the end result. And figuring out how to use the torso without the axle grease component, that was really enjoyable, very satisfying, and very, very fun. Normally I don't do like, recolored remixes right away. Sometimes I'll just like wait because I'm interested in building other things versus just recreating and using another palette. But this one was different. I was like, Prontosaurus, I need to do that. All right, I'll stop fidgeting with him. But the camera angle makes him look kind of funny right now. Oh, maybe I have to do that. I don't know, man. Oh no, Your Honor. But I do like it a little bit more extended. I think that looks good. Now, if you could only just kind of... Oh. Okay, sure. Why not? Not too bad. Not too bad. All right. I appreciate y'all being here, especially for those of you who watch to the end. You guys are the ones that I actually record these videos for, because most of the people drop off. 87% of the people drop off like before the first minute, and only 13% of y'all actually watch at the end. And it is for you that I actually endeavor to continue to make these long form videos, but that number seems to be kind of dwindling, and so it really may not be worth my effort at the end of the day. So that's why I'm considering not doing long form anymore. I mean, I still interact with folks on the shorts, you know, everybody still comments, and so I'm still getting interaction there with y'all. I'm still sharing. The only thing that I would really lose out of this is, well, if you guys like the long form and you guys like, you know, hearing me ramble on about this type of stuff, you would lose out on that. We would lose out on the sponsorships, and we'd lose out on the money for charity. Money for charity, I'm not too concerned about, because I'm not going to decrease my donations. I would just pay more out of pocket. Sponsorships, I don't really care about, but then y'all would miss out on the free toys, and so lots of things to evaluate. So if you're in a position to help the channel grow by subscribing, liking, and sharing, and all of that, and watching to the end, please do so. And yeah, we'll see what's in store in the future, okay? Appreciate you being here. Bye-bye.